Yeah, my name's Zakashi, and in this video I'm going to be giving you a revamped guide of the Legends Road GOKU Youth event and the Legends Road TRUNKS Youth event. They are currently the two Legends Road characters who have Zenkais, but you can continuously play their event to actually get them to 14 star, and also Zenkai awaken them to Zenkai 7 24/7. Their events are infinitely there, but it's going to cost you a few things, and you're going to need to do a few things before you can actually access it just whenever you want. Honestly, I don't need the events anymore because I've already 14 starred and Zenkai 7 both characters. However, if you haven't, for a Legends Road team, it's going to be something you're going to want to do. And the Legend Road team, in my opinion, is a very high level team. Like, it's a Z tier team, in my opinion. I voice that. I'm not saying, oh, Game Press puts them at whatever tier. I'm telling you that as a free to play player, I'm not a free to play player, but to a free to play player, it's a very good team. So it might be something you want to invest in, because it doesn't take anything like it doesn't take chrono crystals, basically, so it's free. It takes resources, just not chrono crystals. But hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. There's quite a few steps before I actually get into the actual event, but if you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 20k. All my socials on the bottom of the screen. This is the YouTube channel, where we've got a Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. But yeah, I'm not going to hold you guys up any longer. Let's actually get into the guide for actual Legends Road GOKU Youth and TRUNKS Youth. Now, just before I get into this video, one thing I do want to point out is there are other Legends Road characters who have Zenkai, such as Piccolo, Gotenks, and there'll probably be more in the future. So considering at the time I'm making this video, you might come across this video later, you might actually want to apply the same methodology of actually thinking and playing so that you could actually get them Zenkai awakened if their Zenkais become permanent events like GOKU Youth and TRUNKS Youth has. Just a disclaimer for the people watching this in the future, the date I'm making this is the 19th of May. It could very well be all the Legends Road characters here in the future. Alright, so for now, you're going to want to ignore the legends on the right, and you're going to want to look at the screen here. You can see I've got the go for it intermediate missions. The majority of people watching this video would have already done them, but once you complete all these missions, so they're very simple missions, you can see literally just playing the game, the story, different game modes all overall, you'd actually get this key here, the go for it intermediate missions. It comes with a missions key for more legends missions, and that just gives you this. But this doesn't have direct relevance. It's just the fact that you need to complete all these missions to then unlock these two things. So we're going to go to the TRUNKS Youth. It says complete 26 intermediate missions, and you get this key here. Now this key is important because it lets you unlock, now you can look over to the right, it lets you unlock this event here, the TRUNKS Youth event, which is what you need to actually 14 star him. Now, one thing you guys need to know is that you can only Zenkai awaken characters once they've gone past 7 stars. So the event is necessary to play before you can even get to Zenkai awakening. On top of that, there's also souls here, and there's an exchange shop which I've pretty much bought out. But there's an exchange shop where you can get resources, and you'll also be able to actually get souls and super souls, so you can actually go ahead and grind. So you can see, like, it's really helpful. This same methodology of thinking applies to the GOKU Youth event. So I'm going to bring up the mission. So if you look on the left again, there's a key here that unlocks it, but the GOKU Youth event is permanently there. Like, you can see, it doesn't ask for a key, intermediate missions to be cleared, so you should have the GOKU Youth actual event already there, and you can see it's here, Legends Road GOKU Youth. The same thing, you can go ahead and gain his Z power. You need to get these characters to 7 star before you can even think about Zenkai awakening them. 14 stars, you do get extra stats, but for the Zenkai awakening aspect, you need to get 7 stars first before you can access anything else. And just to show you, GOKU Youth exchange shop, the same thing. Like I said, I've already completed the grind, so my exchange shop is going to look a lot more emptier than yours, but this is just an idea of what it looks like. Go ahead and get them 7 stars. I'll give you a quick rundown on these two events and how they work real fast. Alright, so going into the event, I'm just going to use the GOKU Youth one. TRUNKS Youth works the same way. You've got certain battles which are very important. This one here in the center is the most important one. The reason being is because it's the Z power stage. This is where you actually get Z power for GOKU Youth, so that you can actually pretty much get him to 7 stars. You need Z power to get him to 7 stars. It's going to require you 3000 Z power in total. So you go ahead and use your skip ticket and use your energies, which is why the exchange shop's important, so that you can actually get energies and skip tickets from there. So you use your skip tickets 100. I'm not going to, because it'd be a waste of my resources, but that's what you'd be doing, and you get a decent drop size. There's unfortunately no boost units for this event. There's not any, so just make sure to have GOKU on your team at all times, and any other strong characters you want to use. But this is going to be your main battle, the Z power one. Over here we've got the souls. You obviously need the souls and the rising souls to actually go ahead and soul boost GOKU Youth, otherwise he's gonna be a bum, so you need to make him stronger. Go ahead and actually collect some of these. There's also some in the exchange shop. Then on the left we've got these coins here. Now these coins here are useful, but it's not a necessary thing to collect. But if you do go ahead and collect them, you will be able to access the things in the exchange shop. But the reason I'm saying it's not a necessary thing to collect is because if you do this battle here on the bottom left, you'll be able to actually get all of the resources, but only once per day, every single day. So the first time you clear it, you'd actually have to play, and you'd have to beat Demon King Piccolo. But then after that, you can just use your skip tickets every single day. One skip ticket, one energy, and then you get a drop of each of these, which is a decent amount. Because it's only one energy, I actually give you a perspective of what the drops are like. And then you'll see that the event is no longer available to be accessed, the battle I mean. So you can see here it should go dark, 0 left today. You're gonna have to do it again tomorrow, and you saw that the drops were pretty neat. So you can literally do this every single day. Take your time instead of wasting your Z power, energies on Z power, the coins and the souls, whatnot. But if you want to speed up the process, go ahead and use your skip tickets. Go ahead and use your energy on whatever you need accordingly, so that you can get GOKU to a minimum 7 stars, so you can then begin Zenkai Awakening. But if not, then just take your time with this. The same thing applies to Trunks Youth. I don't feel like it was necessary to go through it, because I just went through GOKU Youth. But you can see it's the exact same layout. The coins are there on the left. The coins are different, so I don't think you can mix and match the coins. They have different tags. These are called Hope medals. Even though they might look similar, they're very much different, so don't think they're the same. Just to show you, these ones here, Turtle medals, there you go. So yeah, that's with the actual Legend Road GOKU Youth and the Legend Road Trunks Youth. Now we're going to move on to the Zenkai Awakening aspect. Now moving on to the Zenkai Awakening portion of this video, you're going to need to have these 2 events unlocked. So for GOKU Youth, accordingly, you'll need the Fierce Battle Demon King Piccolo event. It literally says get summon tickets, aim for Zenkai Awakening. And then you can see that the date's 2029, like it's going to be here pretty much forever. And then if we go over to the other one, you need this one for Trunks Youth, accordingly, Fight Against Despair. At the time I'm making this video, Trunks Youth's one has just appeared. So there's a set of missions here. If you can see the Trunks Youth missions, this is in the mission section. If you actually finish the Trunks Youth event here and get him to 7 star, you actually achieve this key, the Fight Against Despair key. But this can only be done once. So on your first time, you actually get the key for free, right? That's pretty neat. However, if you don't want to go through this, which you pretty much have to anyway, you need him 7 stars. But for the first time, you get the key. After that, if you have him higher than 7 stars and you're looking for another way, you head to the exchange shop, and then you go over to the rare medal shop. Right here, it looks like this. You can see it here. You get them through like pretty much every single type of mission. You go to the rare medal shop, and you can see there's a bunch of keys. There's the Fierce Battle Demon King Piccolo, and there's the Fight Against Despair. I'm not gonna buy it because I actually care about my rare medals, but I currently have the Fight Against Despair one, and they're laid out pretty much the same. So that's very convenient for me, because I can actually show you how they would actually work accordingly for each battle. But I also have the set of missions here. So how this would work, you obviously go to the event after you buy the key. You need the key accordingly. Then the event lasts a couple days. Then you need to keep rebuying the key, which is quite unfortunate because you'd have to use your rare medals. But if you want to actually go ahead and Zenkai Awaken Trunks Youth and GOKU Youth, you'd need the key. So go ahead and buy it using the rare medals, and then you go into the event. Then you're going to have to just clear these challenges It's a co-op buddy, and you don't have to use the bonus battle unit, but it is advised that you do, because it's they basically gets a big buff. Trunks Youth has a big buff, so then you just go ahead, you play against the co-op boss with a buddy, quote unquote. You don't have to actually play online with somebody, which is what makes the co-op grind way more easier than it was before. Back in the day when it first came out, you'd have to literally be playing all day with somebody that you actually like, generally co-op, so somebody else online. But now you don't have to do that, so you guys are quite lucky, I'm not even gonna lie. But go ahead and actually challenge the co-op boss, and then you go ahead and just grind, and that's pretty much it. There's only this one battle, you get the 7 stars. Here are the challenges if you want to go ahead and get the chrono crystals, but every time you do it, you get a set amount of tickets, and then over time you use the tickets to actually summon. I can't show you the summoning banners because I don't have them, but these tickets are used to summon accordingly, and then when you summon, you get awakening Z powers for Trunks Youth and Goku Youth, and those awakening Z powers will then increase your Zenkai level accordingly. So every 1000 awakening Z power you get, that's a new Zenkai level all the way to 7. So 1000 Zenkai 1, 2000 Zenkai 2, 3000 Zenkai 3, all the way to 7000 Zenkai 7, which is the maximum. And then you'd have a new set of soul boost panels, which I'll show you right here. So I'm gonna actually open up Goku Blue. It's obviously gonna take different resources just to show you, but you can see that there's extra panels on the side, and the top are all 200%ed. But if I go to a character, any other character that's not Zenkai Awakened, so I'm going to use Vados, you're going to see that her panels are quite different on the end. As you can see, she doesn't have the extra panels that you get from Zenkai Awakening. That's the big difference. Now the last thing I'm actually going to do is go ahead and show you guys the souls required, so that you can actually completely soul boost them after you've unlocked all the panels and got to Zenkai 7. So for Trunks Youth, you need this amount of Zenny, this amount of Rising Souls, the Super Souls, and then everything else here. You might want to take a screenshot of it on this video, and then the same thing for Goku Youth accordingly. This amount of Zenny, this Rising Souls, souls. You might want to take a screenshot of that, but this is really going to come in handy in terms of actually Zenkai Awakening all both of them, and then grinding out the souls. So go ahead and get to work. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the video. Hopefully this video was informative. Once you've actually grinded out the Zenkais, obviously like I said, there's only Trunks Youth and Goku Youth that are permanently there, but once you end up grinding out all of them, you should have something that looks like this. Eventually Yardrat Goku and Great Saiyaman, they both are Legend Road characters. They will hopefully get a Zenkai, and then it will end up like this, so they don't have to keep recycling the events in like the public co-op lobby. So yeah, this team here, as you can see, the ability bonus is very high. It's a free-to-play team. Not one chrono crystal was spent on this team, which is what's lovely about it, and it can actually hold up if you have all of the characters at a Zenkai level. But yeah, sorry this video was very long, but I tried to make it as clear and as easy as possible to understand, because I feel like for new players, things like this are actually quite difficult to understand. So I took the time out to actually produce this video for you. I timestamped it and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. Thank you guys for watching the video. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Press that subscribe button if I did you guys a solid. My name is Zakashi, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Lend me your energy! You're through!